postseason continuing here on EA Sports, and man, it is electric in here, and it should be conference championship time.
I don't know about you, but my butterflies in my stomach, they have iron wings in this one. And every guy I've ever talked to has all said the same thing. This game, the conference championship game, may have more intensity than even the Super Bowl because you know what the stakes are. You're trying so hard to get to the big game that this is the one that's the real challenge.
So the Colts now coming out for their opening drive. And they'll be led out by an exciting athlete, 4th overall pick in the draft out of Florida, Anthony Richardson.
And rightly so. He's been the big story leading up to this AFC Championship game because, as we all know, no rookie's ever won a Super Bowl as a starting quarterback. Heck, no rookie's ever started a Super Bowl. So he's trying to rewrite the history books here, and if he wins this one, he'll get his own book.
19 Tiger.
They'll run with Taylor to begin the drive. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
Not a huge carry there on 1st down, but not all of them will be. But still, all in all, a positive play for the offense. It's all about picking up at least a few to set up what you're going to do here on 2nd down.
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. They go to the ground again with Taylor. There's a nice move. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. That one, a 1st down pickup of 8.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down, otherwise it's going to be a long afternoon.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Richardson looking to throw. That's caught. It's Josh Downs. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 1st and 10, Taylor now. Fights through him. Pushes by another. Yeah, he will go out right near the 35-yard line. Another big hitter there. This one good for 18.
It's been a long season, but he still looks fresh running the football. He knows his guys are one game away from a Super Bowl, so he's going to give it all he's got. And that's a heck of a run right there.
Meanwhile, Richardson's throw into the hands of Pittman here. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Richardson to the air on 1st down. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's McKenzie. And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling. It's 1st and goal, a chance for the first points of this AFC title bout. They'll run here with Taylor. And a little bit of space there, takes it inside the 5 to the 3. Give him 4 on the carry there at 2nd and goal. Here's Taylor again, and he'll be stopped up short as the tackle is made at about the 3. Trying to finish off this opening drive from the 3. This is 3rd and goal. Taylor. And they will stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. It'll be called a gain of 2, and that'll leave him with some options here on 4th and inches. Back to throw. Here's Richardson. And he's got his target. It's caught for a Colts touchdown. Josh Downs there to make the grab. And the Colts are on the board first here in this AFC Championship game. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. After the touchdown, it's Gay to kick this one away. And he'll elect not to run with it. And a fair catch on the kickoff will move the ball to the 25. The KC offense set to go, led as always by the gunslinger, a former MVP in this league. It's Patrick Mahomes.
And we can talk all we want about football being a team game and leaning on different parts and aspects in order to get it done. And that's entirely true during the regular season. Some weeks it's the defense, the special teams, running the football. But in the playoffs, all the pressure reverts to the quarterback, and he has to play well and play at a really high level in order for his team to win.
Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Now a fake on the jet sweep, and off the play action, he'll look to throw it. Incomplete. Mecole Hardman, the intended target, and that'll bring up 2nd down. Headed straight, it's Pacheco. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. It'll go as a gain of 10 and a Kansas City 1st down.
Absolutely love the run right there. This guy's known for his quickness, but also for his speed. He's able to get to the 2nd level almost before you blink if you give him any type of blocking. Always talk about slot receivers, and they're usually known as quicker than fast. In this case, we've got a guy who's quick and fast, and he used it to great advantage.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Mahomes now to throw. He'll check this one down to Pacheco. Call it a gain of a yard, and it's 2nd down.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
Now 2nd and 9. And they'll go with a ground attack here. Oh, and this one may need to go back to the drawing board. He's going to be swallowed up right away. Give him a loss of 6 yards, and it brings up 3rd down.
I like the idea to mix it up from time to time because, let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the execution was a little lacking on this one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board with that call.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And just shedding him off there. And he's going to be shoved out, but not before he gets this down to the 20-yard line. So a holding penalty, and that'll send him backwards.
You know they're trying not to do that. I mean, we know that, right? We talk to them all the time. But sometimes the defensive guys just put you in awkward situations, and you get caught grabbing their jerseys.
Here's Mahomes to throw. Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
I'm quite sure that they envisioned a much better start to this game when they practiced all week. But they failed on that 3rd down play. That brings up 4th down, and they'll probably have to punt it away.
Now, meanwhile, they go for it on 4th down, and my goodness, incomplete. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out, and that will force a turnover on downs. 1st and 10, it's Richardson. The toss here completed to Pittman. And he's going to get this inside the 30. A 14-yard gain for Indianapolis and also move the sticks. 1st and 10, Richardson looks to throw it. And going right back to Pittman. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Giving back-to-back catches now. That one for 16 and another 1st down. Richardson. Got his tight end. That's complete. It's Woods. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a 2nd and about a foot. After 7-0 on EA Sports. Start of the second quarter, and it's the Colts in possession as they've got it with second down and less than a yard. Up the middle, here's Taylor. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Jonathan Taylor punching it in from a yard away. And the Colts go up by 2 touchdowns. Here's Gay now to add the extra point. And it's good to make it 14-0. So that drive, 4 plays. And it was capped off by a Jonathan Taylor touchdown. Following the touchdown, here's Gay to kick it away. Taken at the goal line. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. KC's offense ready to take over. Right now, they're in some uncharted waters, Charles. They haven't been facing deficits like this season. We're going to see what they're made of.
And I think the easy thing right now is for us to discuss how the home crowd can help them, carry them along. Bottom line, though, they've got to make plays to get the crowd back into it, to help them with the rest of their game. That means best players got to make those big-time plays right now. They need them in a big way.
They fought so hard to be here at home for the conference championship game. See if they can propel themselves to the Super Bowl. And he'll slip his way up across the 30 to the 32. 3rd and 4. And again, they'll go right back to their fullback. And he will have first down yardage as he's brought down at the 41. It's a gain of 8, and it'll wind up moving the chains.
It's amazing how much advice defensive players get on 3rd down. You hear the bench screaming out, watch the draw, watch the screen, watch the pass here. Very rarely do they reference watching the fullback, and he slipped through and picked up a first down.
Throwing on first down is Mahomes. That would almost intercept it, but it's incomplete. Not a good throw there, and it'll be second down. They'll run with Elliott. And he'll be tackled right on the midfield logo. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. On 3rd down, it's Pacheco. And he's got the first down before being taken down at the 46. 4 yards on the pickup, good enough to extend the drive. Mahomes now on first down. Throw left side complete. That's Elliott. And they'll wind up getting this to the 37. Gain of 9.
Pretty easy to overlook the fullback when you're making your assignments defensively in the pass coverage game, but in this case, they made him pay for that oversight and picks up a nice gain.
Now Elliott. And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30. 7 yards there and a first down. And now a first chance for the backup here to throw. That's complete. It's Travis Kelce. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And it'll be second down. This is Elliott. And he'll be taken down near the 20 at the 21.
And that was a good collision right there. And I know this as a former defender. If you're playing linebacker, you're going through a checklist on every play on who you think's going to get the ball, where you think the ball's going to go. Rarely do you expect the fullback position to get it, and on that play you did, so you got to steel yourself at that point because the contact is going to be strong.
Throwing on first down with Oladokin. Flush to his right. And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be second down.
Certainly not the way they drew it up in the playbook, but that's why they love this guy back there. He sees things breaking down, and he's more than capable of finding an escape route and still getting a decent gain.
4 yards remain on second down. Ball on the 10.
Here we go.
Elliott. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. 7 yards on the pickup there, and now they'll have it first and goal.
How about that call handed to the big guy in that situation? Normally you think of him as a real short yardage runner, but in this case they trust him to get a few more yards than that. I remember an old New York Giants quarterback, a Super Bowl winning quarterback, telling me he loves offense coordinators who call the plays with a little bit of abandon.
Throwing it this time with Oladokin. To the right side, it's Kelsey. Touchdown! Travis Kelsey from 4 yards out. And the Chiefs are back within a score. Well, down in this part of the field, CD, they love to get him the football. And right there, a little pitch and catch for the score.
Yeah, and he's such a weapon when it's that close to the end zone, and they love being able to rely on him to make those kind of catches. Talk about trust, talk about confidence, and he produces.
Extra point by Butker is on target, and that'll make our score 14-7. This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. Indy set to go on offense once more. So for this offense, Charles, remember, drive 1 made it to the end zone. Drive 2 resulted in a touchdown as well. Now they'll try to make it 3 for 3.
Yeah, and you know, they told us all week that this was the plan and this is what they wanted to execute, but did they really believe it would happen this well, this efficiently? I know they'll take it, and afterwards they'll say, there was never a doubt in our minds we were going to be successful in this one.
Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33. Now Richardson. Now throw right side here, going to be incomplete.
Well, you most certainly don't want to go 3 and out here and get the football right back, because your friend, Old Momentum, he's wondering if he should change sidelines about right now. And if you don't convert here, guess what? He's going to make the trek to the opposite side, and all of a sudden, you've got a battle on your hands.
It's a loss of 10 yards on the play, and it'll be 4th down. The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. On 4th down, the Colts will call on Rigoberto Sanchez for the punt. It'll be 37 yards there on the punt, and it's Chiefs football, 1st and 10. And now here comes Kansas City. And now with still more than a minute to go in what's been a tight game, you figure we'll try to see them move the ball downfield.
And remember, they get the kickoff to start the second half, so this is a golden opportunity for them to go down there and put up a couple of 6s back-to-back. What a momentum swing that would be.
Yeah, you might be able to get a 2 for 1 without ever even giving up the football. 1st down now, but that clock rolling. Oladokin to throw. Open man, it's the tight end, Kelsey. Now another timeout called for by the offense as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in half number 1. A chance now to get even before the break as they come up 1st and goal. Here Here's Elliott. So they hit pay dirt, but don't count it yet. There's laundry on the field. We'll see what the penalty flag is about.
Let's go, boys. Let's go.
So reverse the celebration. We'll see if they have something else in their bag of tricks.
And isn't that always tough to watch when they score and you see the excitement, and then when they realize those points aren't going to count? Can they get it back together and find their way back to the end zone?
Eluding the pressure right. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up second down. So an incomplete pass a moment ago, and that leads to second and goal. Oladokin looking to pass once more. Toward the sideline, intercepted. Picked off by Kenny Moore. And the Colts are going to take over here on the INT at their own 5-yard line. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And with a 14-7 lead, they might just be happy to take this thing on into the tunnel. And he's brought down, but not before they get it across the 20-yard line. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. On first down, Richardson. And that one will fall incomplete. Clock here now just under 30 seconds to go in this first half. Now a 2nd and 10. Richardson looking to throw this. Quick slant here to Woods. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. A final shot before the half. Richardson. He'll drop this down to Taylor. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. So we come upon halftime in the AFC title game. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, thanks. As always, one half remains in the...
Yeah, who has time for a halftime show with a trip to the Super Bowl on the line? Let's get back to it. One more half to decide who takes home the Lamar Hunt Trophy as we're back underway in this AFC Championship. And the fair catch signaled for and taken, so they'll begin this third quarter from their 25-yard line. The Chiefs. Ready to go on offense to begin quarter number 3. And they have work to do in the second half if they want to earn that berth to the Super Bowl.
And I'm pretty sure this is where their coaches at halftime were saying don't panic, and then demonstrating it by not making a lot of drastic changes to the game plan. Let's just get back to doing what we've been doing all year long. That should be more than good enough.
One play has them up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. They've gone to their fullback quite a bit. He'll get it again. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down.
A good solid game there on first down, but the defense has to be happy they didn't let it pop for anything bigger.
2nd and 6. Looking to throw is Mahomes. Flushed out right. And down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup. And quickly they get to the line. Mahomes looking to throw on 3rd and 2. Looking for Kelsey on the deep ball. And that is caught one-handed. Oh, my, he pulled it in. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. They'll run with Edwards-Helaire. A good run of 6 yards there. Gets him closer to the goal line with second down coming up. Now here's Mahomes. Escaping the press. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Patrick Mahomes taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Chiefs are an extra point away from evening this one up. So a quarterback scramble, certainly a pass play, but he saw something, tucked it, and got in the end zone.
A lot of quarterbacks, when they scramble, they're scrambling to create more time to throw the ball downfield. In this situation, as you noted, he tucked it and took off. Great play by him.
Extra point by Butker is on target, and we are tied at 14. So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. Now this is going to put him back with not great field position.
So they really got zero benefit at all, right? Sometimes you can absorb a penalty when you get a big return. Then the penalty brings it back, but you still have great field position. As you pointed out, not in this case.
This will be a gain of about 8 to the 27-yard line. Ball on the 27. Here's 2nd and 2. Running straight ahead, Taylor. And he's able to get out to the 32. Brought down there. A gain of 5. Good enough for the first down. Inside 4 minutes to go. 3rd quarter. Back to Taylor on first down. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
On 2nd down, it's Taylor. And space tough to come by there as he'll get maybe a yard to the 37.
They know that old expression, it's not my night. It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
And every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 45-yard line. Here's Richardson to throw. He'll get this one to Pittman. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and it's 2nd down. Now a give to Taylor. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. Now it's Richardson. A short throw pulled in by Woods. And he'll be out of bounds, able to get it down to the 25 there.
It certainly feels like there are more stars at the tight end position than there were even 10 years ago. And I think it's become more of a glamour position because of the ways it can hurt a defense, and guys want to be involved. They can be in line, close to the line of scrimmage. They can split out like receivers. But hands, route running, speed, and some toughness to go across the middle, you put it all together, you got a heck of a tight end candidate.
Now Richardson back to throw it. Pass out left, caught by Woods. And the Colts are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And he's going to go down just outside of the 5, right around the 6-yard line. Like a freight train there, Derek Nottie with a sack. 2nd and goal from the 6 this time. Back to throw. Richardson. He'll get this off to Taylor. And just shy of the goal line as he's out of bounds right at the 1. 1 quarter remains for the right to go on to the Super Bowl. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. A pretty big play now in this AFC Championship. 3rd and goal. They'll look to run with Taylor. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Jonathan Taylor with his second touchdown of the night. And the Colts answer back with a touchdown of their own to break our tie and take the lead here in the fourth.
And this is a time of game where offensive lines can really dictate a team's fortunes. It's been a tough battle. They've been out there for a long time. But this was a question of who can wear down who. And that's excellent work to put a long drive together and finish it with a touchdown run to take the lead.
Extra point by Gay is up and good. And the lead is now 21-14. After the touchdown, it's Gay to kick this one away. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They need a touchdown to tie it. Of course, they know full well they won't have too many more possessions, if any, in this championship game. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Chiefs first down. Now Mahomes. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down. Mahomes going to throw. Flush to his right. And that's Elliott, complete. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. And now they're in the hurry-up. To throw, it's Mahomes. And this is going to be incomplete. A misconnection there. He's hit on just 50% of his passes thus far. That's not where you want to be.
Now you see the evolution of the game. You go back to the quarterbacks of old, 50% would be terrific because they threw the ball downfield almost every time they throw it. Now with the short passing game, you should be above 60% just to be in the average range.
The Chiefs tried it, but they're turned away on 4th down. And it'll be a turnover on downs. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. 1st and 10. Here's Richardson with it. They'll set up the screen to Taylor.
Nice job by the defense figuring that play out and holding it to a short game, but I don't think the offense is going to be daunted. They actually accomplished their goal there. Now they've got them aware that they can throw a screen at them, maybe to slow the pass rush down a little bit, and they can throw it downfield.
How good has he been throwing the football, though? And despite that incompletion, that's just the 3rd time he's been off target this entire game.
And Brandon, I've been on the other side of this equation, trying to defend a guy who's been this hot, and it chips away at your confidence. And when you're not confident when you're trying to defend, it makes you slower to the football, and it leads to more completions for them.
The frustration evident there because he couldn't find anyone on 3rd down, and he left no doubt that he was throwing that one away.
Now here's Rigoberto Sanchez as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. $35 yards that time on the punt. And the Chiefs are going to take over with a long field ahead and a 1st and 10. Here's Edwards-Helaire as they will start on the ground. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Mahomes on the give to Edwards-Helaire. And they'll bring him down here right around the 17-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down. Valdez-Scantling in motion right. He's going to handle it on the touch pass. And he'll take this one up to about the 23. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. They'll fake it on the jet sweep, and instead a handoff up the middle. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. That one a 1st down pickup of 8. Throwing now is Mahomes. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10. From the gun, it's Mahomes. And a little floater there, but it'll wind up incomplete, falling to the ground. Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. On play action, it's Mahomes. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Give them 22 there on the 3rd down conversion. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw, partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down.
What will look like a march to the end zone has hit a momentary roadblock with that incompletion. No need to panic. They just got to come up with a high percentage play call and see if they can get their offense back on track.
Again, they'll throw with Mahomes. And this is caught. He hits more. And they'll get him to the ground. He has another 1st down at the Colts 23. Edwards-Helaire as they run out of the gun.
Not a run that you're going to write home about, but still a good 1st down run. That's what an offense calls staying on schedule. 3 to 4 yards on 1st down, you're set up very well for the rest of the drive.
Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So the Chiefs in possession of the ball as we welcome you back. 2nd and 6 coming up. They'll look to throw. And this pass caught by Gray. Super Bowl aspirations on the line. A critical one here. It's 3rd down. Here's Mahomes. Complete, the tight end Kelsey. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. Here's 1st and goal. They go back to the ground with Edwards-Helaire. And he's going to bowl his way into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Clyde Edwards-Helaire. A 5-yard touchdown run. And the Chiefs go coast to coast and finish the drive off with 6 points. Well, the hard part's done. Now they just need to split the posts, tie it up, but then their defense is going to have to hold up to send it to overtime.
Yeah, no matter what. I know there's an inclination in it when you have momentum to go for 2 here, but if you miss it, you don't give your defense a chance at all.
Plus, it's been a good game. I want to see overtime. I'm selfish.
You obviously don't have a flight to catch.
Tomorrow. These fans on pins and needles. A Super Bowl berth on the line, tied in the 4th quarter as the kick is away. And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25. Indianapolis offense ready to go again. Well, partner, here it is. They've got the chance to win the game. You'd have to think they need to get it near the opposite 40 to have a chance to kick a game-winning field goal. We'll see what they can do.
And you're right about that, because if we look at it in macro, that's what it looks like. But I think in micro, the head coach has already asked the special teams coach, what is he feeling? What does he think? Where does he want the football? What's the yard line we have to get? And he's already relayed that to his quarterback and his offense. They know what the goal is. Now the key, can they get there?
Here's Richardson. He's got Landry. And give him 6 yards here as he's stopped near the 35 at the 34. Richardson. Got his man. It's Woods. And able to get this one across the 35 before he's brought down. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock stops with 23 seconds to go in the game.
A nice throw there. And this is a quarterback, you remember, looking to do what no other rookie has done, and that's lead his team into the Super Bowl.
And now you've made me go back down memory lane a little bit because we have had a few guys come close. Think about Patrick Mahomes in 2018. Second year in the league, but his first as a full-time starter. I go back to 2000 with the Vikings and Dante Culpepper. Also his first year as a starter. But this would be something I think would be very noteworthy.
Here's second down. Richardson to throw it.
He's got a man wide open. It's Landry. Final whistle blows, and we need some extra time here to decide who will be the victor.
60 minutes, just not enough some days to decide who's going to win the game.
Well, 4 quarters couldn't decide a winner, and now we're back underway for the right to hoist that Lamar Hunt trophy. From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line.
Here's the Kansas City offense now as they get set to take over.
Well, CD certainly doesn't get any more exciting than this. Overtime in the postseason. Of course, keep in mind things are different than the old way it was. In the playoffs now, both teams guaranteed a possession, so a touchdown here, if they get one, the ball game will not be over.
And partners, we both know many people have called for this change before, and they finally got it. After the Buffalo-Kansas City Classic in the 2022 playoffs, Patrick Mahomes and KC, they score first. Game over. Josh Allen and Bills never touched the football, and people hated that. Now if the game reaches OT, every playoff team has a chance to fight to extend their season. So the plan has got to be, if you win the toss and you take the ball, reach the end zone and score, and put as much pressure on your opponent as possible to try and win a game in OT in the playoffs.
A 3 and out could really hurt here in this opening drive of overtime. Big third down coming. Now Mahomes going to shift him around.
He'll drop to throw. It's Kelsey on the ground. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. 9 yards that time.
A nice start for them here to overtime, and maybe the plan here is don't do anything too crazy. Don't try for some big play, Charles. Just move the chains, put the pressure on the defense.
Well, these early first downs are certainly nice confidence builders as they begin overtime, because even though you've just played 4 quarters, the feeling's entirely different when you take the field in OT, because you just want to settle in, as you suggested, keep the ball moving, and rely on your opponent to make that first big mistake.
Mahomes to throw once more. Open man here. It's the tight end, Kelsey. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown.
And Charles, that touchdown alone doesn't win him the game anymore with the rule changes in overtime in the postseason, but they still went down, scored, got the job done, and now they put it in the hands of their defense.
And with the other side now guaranteed an overtime possession, getting that score was vital. The pressure's now on their opponent, and their defense, they have to play off the momentum the offense generated. One stop, and they end this game.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
This fielded right at the goal line. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive.
And CD, the pressure is on here. Only a touchdown on this series will prevent their season from coming to an end right here, right now.
And this is why the postseason overtime rules will change, partner, to afford teams an opportunity to respond in this type of a situation, because in the past, this game would already be over, and the losing team would be making off-season plans. Now they've earned their way into a postseason. They do get a chance to answer after the other team scores first.
And strong running here on the first two plays of the drive. He's got another first down on a gain of 12. 65 yards rushing for him now with a couple of touchdown runs to boot. So CD in the postseason, they obviously get the chance to answer that touchdown from a bit ago, but how do they set aside that pressure knowing that their entire season is coming down to this series?
What a great question, and I don't think that they set it aside. I think that they confront it, and they've done it throughout practice time in preparation for opportunities like this.
This is where the new rule comes into effect. In past years, this game's over. They've got a chance, though, to match touchdowns now. It's first down.
And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down.
Trying to keep their season alive. Down 7 in overtime. They'll, of course, need to score before time runs out in the period as they work on second down.
Meanwhile, the throw here is complete. What a methodical drive this is turning out to be. That time 9 yards, and the sticks move again.
First and 10, it's Richardson.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Indianapolis. There was a lot of zip on that pass in baseball.
And now we've got a review here. All challenges in overtime, of course, initiated by the replay official here in the stadium. They're taking a peek at whether or not those feet were in bounds, and obviously a big call here in the end zone.
And not just the feet. How about the hands? How's the ball possessed while the feet are hopefully getting down in bounds? That's what they're trying to look at to see if it all comes together.
So they called it a touchdown originally, and this will stay a touchdown after the video review, so they had it right.
Extra point by Gay is up and good, and we are all tied at 28. So a tie ball game here as the kick's away.
Fair catch going to be taken, and this will be moved out to the 25. And Kansas City's offense now set and ready to go. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And, partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due, because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
And because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down.
You know, Charles, just thinking about it, plenty of recent conference championship games have needed OT to decide who goes to the Super Bowl.
And we can go back a little ways, can't we? Go back 2012. Giants in San Francisco. That was an overtime game. The Giants ended up going on to the Super Bowl. How about the one where the Giants went to Green Bay, Lambeau, and beat the magic of that stadium in that freezing, bitterly cold game and got it done there?
Yeah, it was 2008. It was absolutely freezing, and they went on to beat the Patriots in the Super Bowl that year. Well, partner, recent conference championship games that have been needed to decide who goes to the Super Bowl, what do you got?
Well, if we go back to 2015, how about Green Bay at Seattle? And it looks like Green Bay's got this thing. Russell Wilson to Jermaine Kearse, that gets it done. And then go back to 2010. We think Brett Favre with the Vikings has the destiny, but they're in New Orleans. It's the Saints, and they get it done. And in overtime, go on to the Super Bowl. And they won that one. They beat the Colts, correct?
Yep. A couple of the more memorable ones for sure.
Mahomes taps this forward. It's a jet sweep. And a pretty athletic run right there as he's going to get this down inside the 40. from just outside of field goal range. 3 points, all that's needed. Here's 1st and 10. Now they show jet sweep, but instead a run up the middle here. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
On running plays, linemen, of course, have their assignments. That's expected. But it's not often you're expecting to see a cornerback blitzing in run support and tackling the runner for a loss.
Mahomes. He'll drop that off to Edwards-Helaire. Now a timeout called for by the offense. So we'll take a break with them and be right back. It's been a pretty long drive. This will be play number 9, and they need 10 yards out of it on 3rd. Now Edwards-Helaire, and he's going to be stopped here a few yards short of the first as the tackle is made at the 33. Now a timeout called for by the offense. They'll be down to just 1 remaining as we step aside here in overtime. Everything right now resting on the right foot of Harrison Butker. And the kick is good. He got it. And with that, they are off to the Super Bowl. The Chiefs are AFC champs as we say